Cappies, how you doing, Capricorn? So I don't know what this is about, pitching a tent, pitching an idea, or pitch perfect, or something to do with pitchly, or pitching, or pitch perfect of something to do with singing, or dancing, or acting, or performing. But I'm hearing pitch perfect, well, that was a film, right? So something about beatboxing or something, I don't know. But like pitch perfect, or pitching an idea, or pinching something, pinching an idea, I don't know what that's for, pinching an idea. But yeah, they keep saying pitching, pitchly, or putchy, or Pisces, or Paula. But I'm hearing, I'm going to pitch an idea to you. Pitch it. They keep saying pinch it. Oh, I really don't want to go down this route again. What is this about pinching? Pinching, like pinch an inch, pinch an inch. I'm not going to go down the road again, Capricorn, with you guys around pinching stuff. So you're looking at a 7 or a 7 of swords, but like pinching stuff, or like putching stuff, or putchy stern is pinching things. What do you know? But like I don't know. They keep saying pinch an inch, maybe trying to lose weight or something like that. Pinch an inch, or pitch an idea, but pinching someone's idea. I don't know what that's for. Pinching someone's idea. I mean, is it stealing or is it just pinching people's ideas in order, like, I've got an idea, blah blah blah, and I'm going to copy an idea that they're doing, something to do with that. Around, man, I really need to get off these energies. I'm going to start losing all you Capricorn soon. It's like you keep coming out with the same messages of like pinching something, pinching ideas, pinching clients, pinching stuff. All you guys have still been going through that same thing around. What is this around? Anyway, around Instagram and stuff like that, because I don't get it, because I don't really use Instagram. I just post sometimes the odd music thing that I'm doing, but pinching music or pinching something, or I don't know, around pinching. That's all they keep saying is pinching. I'm going to come off it, Capricorn, if I'm honest, because if you've been going through that kind of thing for a while, then I'm just going to kind of leave that at that. But I don't know what this is around pinching Clive, the name Clive, or right turn Clive, but like pinching things. Steal. I mean, is this actually someone that steals things? I don't know, because I mean, an idea is, because for instance, like I've got kind of an idea that I want to really kind of go with, and it has kind of been done before, right? It's putchy stern. It's you done, right? What have you done, or what are you doing? Sorry for all you Capricorns, but your name keeps coming up in my readings. What on earth is it that you're pinching? I mean, like I said, an idea is an idea, but if an idea is someone else's, then the only way that really evolves is by people really kind of... But they keep saying that something's being copied, and I'm sorry, Capricorn, but I'm so sick to death of going through these same messages. Like pinching people's ideas, or pinching, or... I mean, me, for instance, right, the thing that I've kind of got an idea about is, I ain't going to say it, but it's involving kind of music, right, but it's something that I want to do, and it's kind of like evolving in a certain way. I probably won't, but I don't know if this is people that are physically pinching people's clients, or they're physically like stealing stuff, like, I mean, really stealing it. I mean, like, that it's yours, and I'm going to take that, right? Or it's like, I'm going to take that idea and I'm going to run with that. But Pisces would also do that, because it's like Yvette, the name Yvette, Eve, Steve, or Eve. But like, because trust me, I've told you guys before, I know another person that's a Capricorn that is physically called Steve, right? But be careful around scammers. All this stuff that's been coming up around scamming, I've been scammed loads just lately. Loads, not physically, but I've been contacted by loads of different things that are all scammers. They're all scammers. They're like people that do like Amazon, like trying to get you to click on things for Amazon, and then trying to get you to like ring them up, and they go, hello, yeah, no, and they're scammers. They're physical scammers. And I've had them on the phone. Well, I've had people just ring me up trying to offer me like an iPhone 12, like Amazon, trying to get me to click on it and say that there's something wrong when it really isn't. And this kind of stuff, like scamming scam, unless you are a scammer and you're a Capricorn and you're watching, or whoever. But they keep saying it's around scabs or abs, or like taking someone else's idea and doing the same job. But that's, I don't know if that's classed as, I mean, because I can only tell you what they're saying, because it can merge into one, right, an energy. But like, this is either pinching clients, stealing things physically and putting them in the back of a van and stealing things, or like stealing sterling, like stealing money. Stealing money? Taking someone's money. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but me, I've just witnessed a very strange thing happening with my channel just lately. Is that all my description seems to have been deleted. And I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or whatever it is, but normally when I go to like put a video out, okay, my description is constantly in my description. It stays the same because it's in the, you know, when you make a video, you go into YouTube and it says default settings, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and I have a default setting and everything always remains the same. So it's all the clickable the links that are below. But for some reason, all of that keeps being deleted. Like it's like I put up a video and I put it out and all of a sudden all my descriptions just say blank. Like there's nothing there. I have to go back, open an old video, and I don't know what this is for. Like, because I keep hearing a blank check, like someone's forging checks, or Czechoslovakia, or something like that, or someone that's forging checks, and like bouncing checks but forging them, right? Or the name Foreshore, or like forging checks. Like companies that like the same thing. Like, you know, we're going to put money into your account, but then we're going to claim that back to say something. This is why I don't do, you know, people, whatever you do, don't never go and pay me any money without my consent, because you won't get it back, because I don't give donations back. Okay, because that is also part of scamming. Is that people can pay for something and then not want it, and then like, I don't know what this is for, man. I need to move on from the energy because I don't like it. Capricorn. Around stealing clients, or I mean, is this still fucking like YouTube war? Like people stealing people's stuff or like ideas and stuff. I've really got to move on from those messages. I'm sorry, Capricorn. If they're really relating with you, then I don't know what that is for you. But I really just want to move on from it, to be honest. Capricorn. What's been going on with Capricorns? So working here, working and twerking as Hiram or Serum, something to do with music, Serum. But like Cynthia, I'm also picking up Cynthia Says, or I'm flat out is what I'm hearing, someone that lives in a flat. See, false fake, I don't know if anybody's got like false boobies. But like I keep hearing I'm flat and I want like a breast enlargement, like somebody that wants because I'm hearing someone, sorry if I'm blunt, but someone that's saying that I'm flat and I want something bigger, right? I want something more. So I don't know what I'm picking up there of someone that's been saying that they want an operation of something that's like, because I'm hearing chest, right? So I don't know if somebody wants bigger, you know, because I'm hearing, well, the bigger the eyes to eat you with, my dear. Something around Red Riding Hood or something like. All the better to eat you with, all the better to see you with. It makes, to be honest, when I do your readings and I hear these kind of things, it makes me very goddamn nervous. So I don't know what that is around you guys, but to be honest, it makes me very like. What the hell does that mean? Like, because this is esoteric. This is Erica, but this is, because that came up in the Sagittarius reading, right? This is esoteric. It's clients, it's spiritual, it's tarot cards, it's readings. But I don't know what this is, that whether that message relates to you here around, because this person's like just helping themselves to right here, like I just need to get to the top, like I've got to get to the top, and I don't care what it is that I have to do to beat everybody to get to the top. I have to be the top person here. So if there is anything that's going on around like people fighting or like over like I'm bigger or better than what you are, or like stealing clients or taking them, I mean clients don't even have to be esoteric and spiritual and tarot cards, but like, you know, this is that card, but this can be like we're poaching clients, like that's all they keep saying, pushy, stern, like poaching clients, poaching, like a poached egg, a poached egg. I'm poaching eggs. I mean, are you actually like eating eggs? Because eggs are for eating, right? But what is it that you're poaching? Coaching. Again, nobody's a life coach. What is that? See, I'm hearing I'm poaching and coaching eggs. Coaching eggs. Eggledon? The name Eggledon. Or poaching eggs. Edgeley. The name Edgeley? But I'm poaching eggs. But coaching. Oh, I ain't going to go down that road with people. I'm poaching, coaching. I've seen so many people out there that keep saying that they're life coaches. It's not. You're just an advisor. You ain't coaching people in their life. Teach them how to do a TV or something. Right? Poaching. They keep saying coaching. I'm a life coach. I'm a life coach. No, I am a life coach. All right, be one. All right, life coaching. Why do I keep coming up with that? Only around Capricorn readings. Only around Capricorn readings do I always come up with poaching and coaching and this esoteric thing. What is it? It's making me feel nervous. What is it? I don't know. Capricorn. What's been going on with Capricorn? Capricorn. Clients. Hangman. Pisces. I ain't involved. Don't involve me in it. But that's the putri stern. There you are. With the person that's got Capricorn in their chart that's around you. Here. Child. Here. Child will be Capricorn here, or a child that's Pisces. But this is like taking taking, like it's slow taking or slow upkeep, but I'm taking it, like I'm going to take my time and I'm not going to show or do anything, but I'm taking it, right? Taking my time is what I'm hearing. Well, this is taking a hell of a lot of time for me to get what I want. It's never about what you want, it's about what you need, right? Because what you need is provided by your calling, it's provided by the universe, it provides itself for you, it's the greatest provider of all. So, but I'm hearing the great pretender, Elvis Presley, like the great pretender, like the great pretense, like I'm pretending, like a cover-up of something, like I'm just a great pretender, because it's got stuck here. It's like, well, I'm stuck for what to say, I'm stuck for what to do, because that pentacle there is stuck in the tree, right? So I'm hearing, well, I'm stuck to really know what to say, like I'm like hesitating, like I really don't know what to say, like I'm just like physically like stuck for words, or I don't know what, like stuck, like I'm so frustrated and fed up that it's stuck, that it's not happening. Like frustration of it not being as quick as what you want it. I mean, it might be your person, or you, or them, but I'm hearing, you know, things are not happening the way you want it to, as quick as you want it. Because this is, no, I want it built up quick. I want this built fast. It's like building a business fast. I want to be fast tracked, and I want to be from here, and I want to be fast tracked right to here, straight away, without doubt. So it can also be like, I want to build a house, but I don't want to wait for it to be built. I want to move out now, like I've got no option. I've got to be in, like, you know, I've got to be in here. I've got to be with the in crowd. In order for me to know, I've got to be in. So, what am I hearing? Something to do with, like, um, in order for me to be able to, because this is like this, because pages or knights are known as a spy in a way, because this one's more of a spy for a page, because it isn't, it's a knight, but it's so slow it doesn't do anything. So it's kind of like, well, it isn't going anywhere, like it's just not happening for me, it's just not working for me, right? So is this person working for you and they're not doing their job or something? It's like, well, this person works for me and I put them on the payroll, but they don't do sod all, they just don't do anything. Like, it's kind of like, you know, where's my money? What have I got for, like, it's this, what have I got? Like, I have all of this. Okay, well, what have I got for that? Because that didn't really get me anywhere in life. It, you know, doing whatever happened here didn't, sorry, that's so British. Whatever went on here don't happen. Like, it's not working. So what, are you on furlough and stuff like that? And it's like I'm not working, or I'm working from home. But it doesn't seem to be happening, because I am stretching myself as far as I can, but to get more. Like, I'm stretching out, Pisces, Knight of Pentacles, I'm stretching, but I'm at my limit. Like, I'm at my limit, trying to get more and more and more, right here. So there's limitations, liberties. I'm also hearing Libyan or Libya, from a Libya or an amphibian. But like, I'm at my limit, I'm at my tether's end with it. The world's end. But I'm flat out, you know, I'm flat out working, constantly flat out working. I mean, there's not a bad energy here. I just have to work out what on earth that is that I keep spiritually hearing relating to this, which is like, I'm flat out. But for some, not all of you, for some, this Knight of Pentacles and this idea is not going anywhere. It's like, it feels like it's stuck, it's not going anywhere. The idea of what I've got, it's not happening, it's not going anywhere. Like, I'm losing, lack of strength, motivation. You know, like, to be a motivation coach, you've got to be full of energy and motivation and drive and passion. And that's just motivating people. That isn't going to change a person's life. That's just going to be like, man, yo, no, you give me some motivation. But, you know, that'll only happen, then they turn the reading off and go on to another one, and then their motivation's gone. So, you know, a motivational coach can motivate you in certain ways, but if you don't have motivation and passion and driven and energy and like, whoa, you know, because I'm hearing a lack of motivation here. But is this like work is building up and there's too much work? Like, there's too much work? Because it's both in my eyes. It's where some people have got too much work on and their workload is too much, or like some where it's just really not going anywhere. With like the Knight of Pentacles, it's just not going as quick as what I want it, right? Because it can mean like, if I want more, I've got to go and get more. Like, if I want more, I've got to go and get more, and I've got to get moving, and I've got to catch up, and I've got to get more. I just don't know what those channel messages keep coming back to me all the time. It's all coming back to me now. Royalties. There you go, royalties. Is the person that sung that, it's all coming back to me now. And big guy, right, singer. But he lost all his royalties along with quite a few others, right? Like a pop singer, and they were all like, had everything, but they lost all of their royalties for the company that they worked for at the time. Took all of their, like Ted Nugent, another one. Other people that were very famous, but then they lost everything. And they don't get their royalties and stuff like that. And because the company that they signed up for, they physically lost everything, right? Ted Nugent, he actually gave all of his money away to everybody and swindled it away here. Because I'm picking up that someone's very swivelous with their money, like they give it away. They're giving too much away. Like, but he was very happy because he had a ranch with horses, and they used to shoot their own, like Ted Nugent. I don't know if any of you remember Ted Nugent, but Ted Nugent, he bought like a big ranch with horses and God knows what else, and he physically goes out and actually kills his own deer and God knows what else. Ooh, I'm hearing like I could kill my own deer, my old deer. Like, okay, so in Britain, your old deer here would mean your mother. Like, I could kill my old deer at times, right? But I'm hearing you don't have a clue I'm taking it. Or I'm watching, like you don't have no idea I'm watching because I'm not doing anything about me watching. What on earth is that for? Why do I always keep coming back to you and it's about watching, clients, people, coaching? Like every time I come to your readings, Capricorn, like just lately over the past month or two, it's not really about your love life. My messages keep dragging me back to this goddamn same thing all the time, right? So, your love life here, it's slow motivation. Slow, I can only go off the messages, it's annoying me. Slow motivation, I don't know what that's for. Slow go. Slow go. 6 of Swords. So it's family, a family run business. The family run it. You see, there was a person that I knew of a company, blah, 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 and had a Capricorn within it, and also a Pisces that was dating a Capricorn, right, is still. And man, the arguments that went on between those pair and people to do with, it was nothing to do with tarot readings and stuff like that. It was to do with work. And the amount of arguments that that person used to have here about obviously things I can't divulge in because of being watched more than likely by other people. 6 of Swords. 5 of Wands. Conflict within a family business, within a family run business, or the house or the home or kids or children. But like this is competition, trying to beat the competition here. Like I need to beat you to the punch, or I need to punch in Judith or Judith or Judith. But 5 of Wands, like competition, competitive energies, argumentative energies. King of, Knight of Pentacles. I don't know what it is about Capricorn, but just lately when I've been doing your readings, I've just felt such bizarre energy around you. Like if you watch the Sagittarius reading, man, I was on fire channeling some stuff for those. Like it was just churning out and churning out and churning out. But when I keep doing Capricorn readings, for some bizarre reading, I keep getting these very odd, bizarre feelings around you, and I don't know what that is, and it really annoys me. Like I used to love doing Capricorn readings, but now it kind of like, it really stresses me out, and I don't know why. Like, not doing it for your star sign, but just like, I can never goddamn figure out what the hell anything means. Like, and you've got the 5 of Cups, like a slow nothing. Like, just competitive energy of it not going anywhere. Like, it isn't going as quick as what I want it. That you're not, or you're not offering me the way I want you to. Or like, you know, or the past and your love. But this is what really annoys me. I can never pick up on your goddamn love life. Like, I keep getting drawn back esoterically. Every time do I keep getting drawn back to work. And I keep trying to change the message and look and think, right, where's your love life in all of this? And it seems as if it's non-existent. Like, it's just non-existent. But it's here. Like, like very strange goddamn energy that I can never just, for the life of me, figure out what on earth it is. It's not going anywhere. It's kind of like people that are trying to control kids or control the way flow, like motion and flow works. Like, I'm trying to control destiny, right? I'm trying to control my own planet through what I want. So I'm trying to control it so it doesn't go anywhere. So someone doesn't get, because they probably get very frustrated whether they tell you or not, you or the person. But things don't go anywhere through frustration, like frustration. It doesn't get anywhere because I'm trying to control things in my own favour. Like, and it just doesn't work out. And the more it doesn't work out, the more frustrated I get. And the more, I mean, this can be you, your person, or not at all. But I keep picking up, like, I get more frustrated and more frustrated. And when I get this with clients for all the crap that I've took by people on my channel, and they do here, they do piss you off. I mean, is it that? Because I'm hearing the more this keeps happening, the more I keep getting frustrated with trying to tell people that don't listen. Well, they don't. You know, they don't. People do whatever they want to do. So I started having that opinion a long time ago of like, fucking just let people do whatever they want. You know, give them enough rope, they'll hang themselves. Right? Here. So I don't know what that's for. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Because these, I'll tell you what this feels like. Irritating energy of people that are really out to get people, right? And somebody has like a very bad of opinion of someone, right? And they're saying, well, just keep doing this and just keep adding this pressure onto these. Like if you've got a YouTube channel or something, let's just keep making this person feel very uncomfortable so they hang themselves because we don't want them to succeed, right? So it feels like this very competitive energy here because they're all facing towards, the 5 of Cups is facing the 8 of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is facing the 8 of Pentacles, right? That's all community. They're saying community, a community of something. But like community youth or a community group or grouping up, ganging up, right? Ganging up. Because all of those energies, they're all facing a crowd of energy of what I'm picking up here. This is separated because it's the only one that's like just stretched out flat of not in this, right? Which means I don't want a part of this, right? Because I'm kind of picking up this. The fuck is it, Capricorn? What is it? Because it feels like competitive stuck energy of like, what was I getting at? Because there was a message there before I started saying it. Like, trying to compete, right? Or the name Peter, or looking in Peter's Rabbit or whatever it is. But like, I just can't seem to. What's this 5 of Cups? The Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A letdown. Like, you let me down. You're always letting me down. Like, why do you always let me down? Because this is like sorrowful. Like, sorry seems to be the hardest word. It's like, well, sorry might seem to be the hardest word, but what are you apologising for? It's like, yeah, sorry. Sorry seems to be a hardest word for someone to say. That's why they can't speak it. They don't apologise for things. The Hangman. The Hangman. Why is the Hangman being here? I mean, I'll try and figure this out for you in a minute, Capricorn. But, let's see. The Hangman. 9 of Pentacles. Single, independent, work for oneself. I'm not a part of it. Or somebody that calls someone in to just tell them to piss off. Because this person could be single and uppity, maybe, right? But Virgo energy, 9. Nothing seems to be good enough for what I want. Or it is, or this person has everything. But they're facing here as well. What on earth? 9. Virgo. A Virgo Pisces. What's the 9 of... Sagittarius. Aries or Leo. What's a Sagittarius reading? They had a hell of a lot to do with family and stuff that were all like squabbling over a kid that was born here that I predicted a while back. And it was around families. But there's optimism here. There's single, independent, work for oneself, feeling good, feeling motivated, against an energy of like two women, like being very bitchy with one another, like turning their backs on each other, or siblings, or kids, children, or whoever, but like very bitchy energy, like talking smack or talking crap, or just like you know, you don't do what I want, do you? No, you don't do what I want either. Like very like bitchy energy, because these two people have turned their back on one another here. Because then it's kind of like you do your thing, I'll do my thing, boo. You do whatever you want to do, or okay, voodoo. But like you do what you do, voodoo. There isn't voodoo. Don't think about it. You pay it more attention. You set it into your head. The moment that you think about voodoo, anything that you do around trying to stop it, the moment you think about it, it's association. I've gone over it so many times. The moment you think about it, it's like taking a tablet from the doctors. You know, depression and things can't be seen, right? I'm not, because I'm not a doctor, so I would never tell you to do anything. It's up to you. But like the coronavirus and God knows what else, if you can't see it, right, what you're afraid of, so you get told by the government, you get it all bred into your head and God knows what else, right? But when you're looking at voodoo and black magic and God knows what else, right? Don't look for it. Don't think about it. Don't think of those kind of things, because you add to the fear, so you make it worse. It's just fear. Fear is something that builds, right? Because you're like, oh God, no, I can't do that. Like intimidation of, oh no, I can't do those things that I really want to do. Oh no, I wouldn't dare. Like, no, I can't do that. Right? I can't. So, you know, fear. It's kind of like, you know, you there's something that you know that you need to do. But you're like, oh no, I'd rather back down to that and not do that. Like, why? Oh, you know. So when you look at black magic and voodoo and stuff like that, whatever it is that you're thinking, that just makes it worse, right? You have to pretty much stop thinking about it, right? Don't give it any attention, right? Here. If that's what that is, you know. Because that's you fighting against that. It's not giving it attention. That's you actually doing proper work with it, which is that you don't give it attention, right? It's like a fucking goddamn ghost or whatever, or like something that you can't see of the devil. If it's implanted into your head, you don't listen to the devil, right? So it's kind of like, you know, I don't listen to bad spirits, bad thoughts. Just do something. I can't keep going over it with people here. It's up to you, whatever you do. But you know, I always find that through bad times of depression and things like that, sometimes if you take tablets, it just feeds you. It just lets you know, okay, I've got to take this because it's making me, because there's something wrong with me, you know. Is there a doctor here? Well, that's you, Poetry. I can never, ever really work out what on earth your channel messages mean. Well, I mean, I ain't got any Capricorn. I don't really know. Well, I kind of do, to be honest, like in my life. And the two Capricorns I do know, I don't really get on with them very well, to be honest, because they're very quiet, very reserved. I mean, it's going to be what's in their chart as well. But, like I said, there's two people that are being very bitchy against one another, more likely, like a same-sex relationship here. Like two women. Because this energy of Pisces seems to be like trying to get out of something. Like, oh, it's something I've really got to get out of. Like, I don't want to be a part of it. I'm trying to get out of it, not in it. Like, I don't want to be... Is this Wannabe? Whatever her name was? Baby Spice? A baby. This is that baby I predicted. You'll have to know the Sagittarius reading. You'll have to watch that if you're on Patron. But yeah, the baby that's born, that's being thrown amongst like people here, families that my girlfriend's all getting like mixed up in it and doesn't want to be because of the family saying that they want things. Oh man, it's... Oh, fuck, I ain't going to go into it. Like, to do with a child. To do with someone's baby. Let's see. And it's the instigator. It's someone here. There's it's within it. It's that same kind of story. There's an instigator here, like an instigator of someone that makes all of these plans for people, right? So that's kind of like this coaching thing. There's someone that like within a family dynamic of like mother, like in the in-laws or Laura, or like the in-laws and the outlaws, and there's an outlaw criminal activity or something, or paranoia or paranormal activity, but there's in-laws here, right? And within this story is that same thing that was kind of floating around in the Sagittarius. In part of that I may not have explained, it's a mother that sets everything up that upsets people, right? They go out of their way to set up and make all of these plans without really clarifying it by one of the kids. Oh, no, we've made all of these plans. We're telling you that that's happening. Like, but bro, I didn't agree to that. You just made all of these plans and just thought that that was going to happen. But no, that's not what I said. You said that, I didn't. Right? So it's an instigator. Someone that instigates confusion. Like control maybe, or narcissism, you have to wait. But like someone that instigates things, right? So it's like someone that plants themselves in like a family group setting, right? And then instigates the energy and then goes off talking to like other family members and other people, and then goes back to other people without like a half-truth kind of thing. Like, you had this before, like Chinese whispers, half-truths. People that are talking about other people on certain things and not getting it from the horse's mouth. That came up in quite a few. Like one-sided energy, like you've only got half of it, you haven't got the other half of a child, or you only heard it from them, but you haven't actually heard that from me. You just heard that from, say, my mother, or you just heard that from your father, or you've only heard that from them. You haven't actually asked me what the truth was. You just asked them. You went and instigated the whole thing without running it by me first. So there's something here around someone that's took offence to something that's being taken. Like, are the vocabulary or words that's been taken the wrong way or out of context? Or someone that tries to stop this from happening because there's an instigator here, right? Because it's kind of like someone doesn't want a part of this energy here, right? So it feels like within that actual life story, it's someone that is like making plans of like a child and the grandparent and everything. Like, is the grandparent. So I'm making plans for the child and my son, and then her, like the son, and so the mother, the grandparent. Oh, Jesus Christ, man, the grandparent, right? So I'm making plans because this person is my son, right? So I'm making plans with their wife and the baby that's there, right? And I'm making all of those plans, right, without actually physically contacting my other daughter, right? My daughter. So I've made all these plans here around a daughter to say, oh no, we're all coming over. It's like, well, you can't. It's the coronavirus. We can't all fit into one flat, right? So this is where my girlfriend will probably lose her shit at me. But, oh, I can't say. But again, it's an instigator. It's someone that makes all of these plans for people without really thinking about it, Aquarians, but like without even like thinking about it, just makes all the plans for everybody and for the family without really clarifying it with everybody, just to make sure that they're all on the right page, right? If you're dealing with a Leo energy, right, and you try to tell them and say, look, you know, you're going to have some courage and strength and stand up for, like, you know, don't listen to your mum or anything, phone a friend, but like phone your brother or phone your sister or phone them up. Oh, no, I ain't going to pick up the phone and ask. Well, then just do it. No. Oh, jeez. That's what I'm saying. You know, when it comes to courage and strength and things like that, some people lack in confidence or lack in strength, right? So when they do, you can tell that person, say, well, look, you know, as a Scorpio rising, I can tell you that I already know what the outcome is because I know what the end is. right? Because I am the end. I live in the end, right? I live in the dark and the underworld, right? So I know what the end is, right? So I know what to tell you because you're telling me and I can hear it, so I'm telling you, right? But are you going to fucking listen if I do tell you? No. Because someone won't do normally what you tell them to do. They won't. So you can't change people. You can't do anything for them. You can listen to them, but when you tell them, they're like, oh God, no, I've got something going on with the family, right? So, okay. So why don't you just do that? Oh, no, I'm not doing that. And, all right, okay, well, fucking... You know, it doesn't matter who people are in life. The more you tell a person to do something, the more they're not going to do it because they have to experience what that really is. So you can tell someone, say, look, stand up for yourself. For God's sake, stop being treated like this. You know, move away from your ex. Move away from them then. Stop doing it. Stop, you know. You can tell someone that until they're blue in their face and they won't. You know, it's probably not your story, but it's an instigator. It's people that are like you've kind of had this for a while, Capricorn, of like either Chinese whispers or like false info or like instigators of like, you know, you can get that through control and narcissism. Somebody that implants themselves into a group setting, right? Like a pub or a boozer, or they start to cause hysterical moments of people like, what the fucking hell's going on? Like, why is everybody arguing, shouting and screaming? Why is everybody not on the same page? Because all of your, like, your energy and your cards just lately for me have been very scattered where things don't really make sense. That can mean that you have an instigator in your midst, which means that if you've got a controlling person, they can start to instigate the energy and make it worse and not actually make it any better. You know, it's making it worse. That's the only goddamn... I always struggle doing your messages where I just can't work it out. There's like a same-sex bitchy relationship here. Like bitch or pitchy or pitchly or putchy. You're right up in all this shit, bruv. No wonder you're causing dynamics here. But like... pinching. Let's see. Say for instance, and I know exactly what this is, and me, I speak the truth, and I know exactly what this is. That is that person, right? A lot of you already know, and I don't want to talk about myself. I'm just saying I know what this is. This is a person that takes and goes to their practice. This is a person that works for children here, right? They work for children. And what they do is they take info and they use it in their own practice, right? Now, if this is medical, because this can be pharmaceutical and medical, this is a person also that takes things to use it in their own practice. Now, whether that be good or bad, I don't know, right? Because I'm trying to forget about that goddamn person. But, like, uses it in their own practice. Which, in a way, I suppose, can come across as copying, or is it just evolution? You know, because a Pisces would, this is God's honest truth about Pisces, right? Pisces would take an energy and then evolve it. Like, so, like, you know, for instance, when I've done the Magician's Table and I used a cup and a plate and blah, blah, blah. It wasn't stories that I'd picked up from over the internet. It was just pieces of information that I collected spiritually after a while. And I just thought, wow, okay, Three of Pentacles. And then I was kind of like, okay, and I started using a plate like 7 years ago on my old channel, a cup, and holding a cup up and talking about water and flow of motion of water, and then a plate and like, you know, how everything worked and fit together in my head. That's just what a Pisces would do. They would take that and use that energy and like, you know, like, how can I evolve this story that's in my head? How can I evolve that, right, here? They would have a different way of explaining it. That's why you've kind of got this energy here. It's like a different way of explaining things. So what you've got is kind of like a turning of back of going from one to another, because you explain things one way and you explain things another way. Why do I always keep putting this back to where it isn't your love life? You explain things one way, you explain things another way. I don't know. Because I'm hearing like, well, I need to see where I fit in. Where do I fit in? Capricorn. What have they got coming up? Sagittarius again, here. Queen is back again, moving on, moving forward. Feeling optimistic, but I'm hearing an optimist. Optimist. Turin brakes. Optician, I'm also hearing. Optician. Making a spectacle, also. A spectacle. Someone feels as if they make a spectacle of themselves. Like, you're making a spectacle of yourself now, you're just making yourself look foolish. That might be me. Well, like, you're making a spectacle of yourself, but that's Sagittarius Pisces. This person's chart here is a possible Virgo, but a life path 9, Pisces Sagittarius. That one person here is a Pisces Sagittarius. And it's back again here. And it's back in strength and backing it up. But there's this energy of a message I keep getting of like feeling like I'm making a fool of myself, or people keep making me feel as if I'm making a fool of myself. Just the energy that's felt. But is this people that are moaning on your channels? You get them all the time. People that make people feel uncomfortable for what they know. But I keep hearing a spectacle, like you're making a spectacle of it. So I don't know how that's going to relate with anybody here, Capricorn. But, Capricorn. Six of Swords, you see, run with it. That's what I'm hearing. Six of Swords, but it's not running, but it's like, well, I'm going to take that and I'm going to run with it. Like, I'm going to take what you've got and I'm going to run with it. Like, I'm going to run with it. Like, you gotta take your time, you gotta say what they say, don't let anybody get in your way, 'cause it's all too much for me to take. You gotta stand aside, you gotta be in it, you gotta be who you be if you come in with me. I think I get that feeling I'm lost inside. I think I get that feeling I'm lost inside. You gotta roll with it. So I'm hearing, you see, you gotta be who you be if you come in with me. This is a B, somebody called B. B. But you gotta be who you be if you come in with me. So who's coming with me? That's what I'm hearing. Who's coming with me? So you gotta be who you be if you're coming with me. B. They keep saying B, 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 B. Because I don't know why I keep looking at this Eight of Pentacles. Oh, that's another notch on the wall. There's another, you know, one of those. Like, I won. Like here, like Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Because it's continuing on. It's here again. Jen, Jason, Julian, Justin, Jasmine, Jays. But it's kind of like this one-upmanship of like, that's one for me. That's another one for me. Thank you. That's one for me too. Right? Or is this someone that's marking off the like 4 and then they're like in prison or something? Well, that's one day. One day in prison. One day in your life, you will find that you're always waiting. There's a tension here. There's a tension of people trying to draw one's attention to something, okay? I need to make you aware about drawing attention to something, right? So I'm drawing it through attention here. Because I'm also hearing something in the eyes of the beholder. Holden or beholden? But in the eyes of. Yeah, well, we're going to go on with the rest of your reading, Capricorn. That's all I've got for you at the moment. Sorry if it's a very strange reading. I don't know why when I do your readings that when I come on, it just seems very, 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 very strange that it keeps drawing me towards something. Like this pull of, it could be a magnet of something that just keeps drawing me to something, right? But the feeling and the emotion, I just can't ever get on that same gravy train with you guys. Like when I'm trying like the, when it just like, oh, it all comes out like a Sagittarius. Like I probably find that very difficult around a Capricorn anyway, right? But like, yeah, that's what I've got for you guys. So if you want to do voodoo, come with me, is what I'm hearing. If you want to do voodoo, come and look at me, I do it. I don't know, it seems to be some kind of like, look, if you don't like them, come with me. Like, if you don't like what they do, why don't you come over here? I don't know. Anyway, so your reading is here. If you want to see the rest of it, you'll have to join the full access bundle. There will be no more readings by me this month. Maybe towards the end, it depends if I have time. Probably will. But I'm going to try and get all of your readings done for the last 2 weeks of the month, but you will only find those over on Patreon. Okay? And then after that I'll probably have a few days off because I haven't had a break in 4 years. So I'm probably going to have a couple of days off. But like I said, you've got this reading and a plethora of other ones that are on the full access bundle. After this, I'm going to be doing the 2-week reading for the last part of the month, but you will only get them, the full reading altogether, it will only come out on Patreon, which is the full access bundle. So I won't be putting like the first bit and whatnot over on here. It will only just go to there. So if you are wondering and you did want to watch, you'll have to join the full access bundle. But any like, share, comment, subscription or whatever you want to do, Capricorn, I really appreciate it. Let's see if your reading turns it, because it could be completely different here. Like it could really turn around and become something completely different, and I've got no idea what I'm on about, right? But it's a very strange energy that I can't quite work out, if I'm honest, what it is relating to. Because it's bitchy energy and it's smack talk and it's kind of, I don't know if it's heroin or something, I don't know. But yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, if you want the rest of your reading, you can find the link provided below. Okay, alright Capricorn, thanks very much, I'll see you soon.